As part of the new year, it's your resolution to get in shape, and everyone's back at the gym. It's so crowded. And what is the etiquette? There's too many people. How do we behave in the gym? Look hot, get skinny. And here to help us out is an amazing trainer, Kim. So Kim, help us. The gyms are so overcrowded right now. What are some tips that people can use so everyone can get along, work out, and get in shape?
The number one tip I would think is do not hog the equipment. If you hog the equipment, the other people won't be able to use it, but they'll get frustrated. And then if you're doing a circuit, if you see that you can't use that piece of equipment at the time, you wait, you allow the other person to use it, and then you continue.
Okay, so we don't need to be blocking off machines for our own personal circuit training. What about cell phones? What is this rule for cell phones in the gym?
Well, the rule for the cell phone, now that everyone uses it for their music, you actually don't care about the cell phone itself. You care when they're talking, and they're actually taking that time instead of using their equipment. And that's frustrating. But they use it for the radio, so.
I would think that the number one tip would be like wiping up after yourself. You know, that's just
cardio.
Gross.
So if you're doing cardio and you see that you're dripping sweat and you walk away, that is so rude, because what you need to do is get something to disinfect it, especially with all the things that are going on. Staph infection is a big thing. It's number 2 in the gym comparative to the hospital.
Really?
Wow.
If you have an open.
If you have an open wound, open cut or something.
Dry skin, eczema.
Yeah, which
Anything
a lot
like
of people
that.
do, let's face it. So definitely you want to pick up after yourself.
That's right.
Be, have good manners when it comes to talking too loud on the phone, because that drives me crazy.
And speaking of picking up after yourself, something that bothers me is when people don't put their weights back.
It is annoying, especially when there's 3 sets of 45s and 3 sets of 45s on the other side. You need to put your weights up, only because how many females can actually take that 45 and keep continuing to take it off?
I can't lift it. I can't lift it once.
45, like a dumbbell? Really?
Oh, no, the plate.
Oh,
like the round thing.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah.
Or it bothers me when I can't find the 2.5 pounds. I'm like, where
I clearly can see how Kim lifts 45.
Thank you, and I do for my
40.
clients. And that comes to another question. When you see a trainer in a gym training a client and they're waiting there, allow that trainer to take that client and use that piece of equipment. You can come back to that equipment, but they're paying for that. So allow the trainer to take their client and use that piece of equipment.
But a lot of
they only
people
have a certain amount of time.
But a lot of people say, you know what, I pay for the gym too.
That's
and
true.
That's my time.
That's
and
true.
you know.
That's true. So, but you know what? Just a little bit of etiquette. If you know that you can go to something else that does the same thing, you might want to just think about that.
Or do another workout for a little bit, and then when it frees up, go back to that
And then
one.
they'll thank you. I promise the trainers are very happy to, to help you once you've helped them.
That's nice. What about maybe working out at not peak hours?
The best time, actually people think 5 o'clock, it's not. That's people that are going to work, so they want to get in, get out. So they're not going to talk to you. They're going to be really aggressive. The best time would be around 1.
In the afternoon, right. And you said
1 or
5 o'clock.
2.
You said 5 o'clock. I was thinking p.m.
Oh, no, a.m. A.m.
Oh, Lord, I don't have time for that.
Okay, and there's one more thing. That it's annoying. It's not a big problem, but sound effects. If you're using your headphones and you can't hear yourself grunting, it can freak the person out beside you when you're doing that.
I've been in the gym before.
And they're like,
next to guys. And that's the other thing.
No, you're not a real grunter.
That's the other thing, Kim, is you know, if you are really into working out, and I'm talking to guys mostly, and do you really need to be going to the same gym where it's, you know, most of us who are like, you know, on this level of working out, and isn't there like another gym that you could be going to that's like more intense? Yeah.
They do have those. The thing is, usually they're not as, well, they may not be as clean, they're not as cheap, and memberships are, you know, it's wherever you're closest. So a lot of the guys will choose to show off that way too. They want to see the women.
Okay, and can we just,
they want to see the women.
Can we just add to the list my number one thing at the gym not to do? Do not hit on someone at the gym. Do not come up to me and ask me any questions. Don't say, oh, you look great. Don't talk to me at the gym.
Now that's my biggest thing. If you see my headphones on, don't stop me. Let me continue to do what I'm doing. Don't have a long conversation. You'll see people talking constantly with friends, but that piece of equipment, they're saying, this is my equipment, but you're talking. Someone else should be able to use it, but the male that comes up to you, or it can even be a female that goes up, you know, they do the same thing at the gym nowadays. So, yeah, you want to concentrate on your workout. Tell them to leave you alone.
If anyone wants to hit on me at the gym, feel free. Feel free. train.
Don't wear your headphones.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, thank you so much
you
for
look
these
great.
tips.
Whatever you do,
thank you.
look great. Are you
Thank you.
competing?
Actually, I don't compete. I train. I've been training for 20 years, so.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yes,
You need to come
and
train
Kim
us.
will be back with us tomorrow with some great starter workout tips for women, and she's going to tell us why weights are so important. Stay tuned for more broadcast.